Hey, welcome back. Today, some of you might be like, who is she? Who is this person? A few days ago, I went to Ulta and I got a lot of drugstore stuff, and mainly I went to get more of these Almay Velvet Foil Cream Shadows. I was sent this shade by Almay. It was called Cupid Glaze, and it's just this gorgeous rose gold tone. Immediately fell in love, became obsessed. It was so beautiful. I had to go to Ulta and get a few more shades. So I'm mainly going to be doing an eye look with these velvet foil cream shadows today that I have just suddenly fallen in love with. But while I was there, I picked up a few other things. This was new from Revlon. It was called the Instant Cheek Maker, and it's like a highlighter blush duo. I got this because the shade I picked up was Sweet Coral, and it looks like the Charlotte Tilbury Beach Stick in the shade Moon Beach. I think that's what it's called. It's like a $45 cream blush. I've been swooning over it forever, but never picked it up. And then I saw this and I was like, oh, okay, $11 looks identical. So we're going to try that out. And then I bought two foundations. I just, again, like, who am I? I never just go and pick up a ton of drugstore stuff at once, but I got this L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. I think it was Samantha Ravindal use this in a video. And then I got the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Foundation. A few of you all had recommended this to me. Wore it to the gym the other day. It was really nice, but I want to try this one out for today's video. So let's get popping. I freaking hate my hair right now. It is so long for me, and I don't know what my logic is, but I'm trying to grow it out about 3 more inches. Because I have this hairstyle, this Pinterest hairstyle that I've been wanting to try for, like, ew, I look terrible, whatever. But anyways, there's this like cute Pinterest style that I want to try, and it's kind of like 3 inches longer than what my current hair is, and it's got this 70s vibe to it, kind of like a curtain bang going on. So we'll see. I highly doubt that I'll be able to keep my hair at that length just because I don't like my hair long. I just don't like it long. I like it above my shoulders and like the cute blunt bob. It's just easier for me to fix. So I'm going to take this fresh wear. It seems very lightweight. It seems like it's very liquidy. I wonder if this is supposed to be like that Estee Lauder double wear. There's so many double wear foundations now. It's like the Estee Lauder double wear fresh nude water foundation, because this is really breathable and lightweight. I actually like the way it looks. The Infallible line has a really good reputation as far as lasting power goes. So if this is like a long wear sheer foundation, I'm going to die, because you can't find foundations at the drugstore that are sheer but also look really healthy and last on the skin. So this one looks good. Wow, okay, this looks good. I just looked at myself in another mirror and just had to stop for a second, because not only is this shade perfect for me, by the way, it's 420. I'm just like winning with this color. It was called Beige something too, which shocked me because I'm like a double ivory right now. But oh my gosh, this feels and looks awesome. It doesn't even feel like anything on my skin. So I'm a fan right now. I am going to add some concealer. I'm just going to use Studio Finish from MAC. And I'm going to use my fingers to do that, mainly because I don't have any brushes that are clean that I like to apply this with. So the next best option is, just using your finger. I'm going to take the bronzer from the Hourglass Illume Sheer Trio. Haven't used this in a while. This is a Sigma small contour brush. I'm just going to use this to contour and bronze up my face. If I'm sniffling a lot in this video, I'm sorry, this is the first day in the past 3 days that I've even been able to get out of bed. I don't know what I had. I had something. Will thought I had the flu, but I wasn't willing to accept that fate. I've never had the flu before, and he wanted me to go to the doctor, but you know, I just stayed home instead and just rested up. And I don't think I had the flu because it's only been like 48 hours and I feel a lot better. I feel like the flu lasts longer than that, don't you think? Isn't this a phenomenal bronzer? I just wish Hourglass would come out with this bronzer in an individual just cream bronzer pan, in a disc, in a mousse pot. I don't even know where that word came from or what mousse pot even means, but you get the picture. I wish that this bronzer was just available on its own, because I don't really care for the other two in here, but I love this bronzer so dang much. Okay, I hope I am wowed by this Revlon blush and highlighting duo. This is what it looks like. The top end, I'm assuming, is the highlighter. The bottom end is the blush. I am not just, I'm not going to do that. I don't know why brands think we're going to do that. I mean, maybe. Should I try it? No, I'm not going to. Just going to take the same brush that I used for my contour, and I'm going to use the blush side first. I'm just going to tap that on my cheeks. Ooh. Very glowy, very highlighty already. I mean, I feel like I don't even need to put a highlighter on. The shade is very reminiscent to me of NARS Orgasm. It's got that just nice classic pink tone to it, but then there's like a golden iridescence to it. I like it. I like it. It's not too colorful, but it's pretty high shine. I don't even feel like I need the highlighter side, but I'm just gonna give it a go. Actually, let me see how, okay. Well, I'm just gonna put some on the back of the sponge and just tap it basically on the rest of my face. Let's just put it everywhere. Cute. There were a couple other shades to pick from. This one is pretty light, I would say, in color, but they had a deeper one. It was like a plum shade, and then another one that I think was more rosy toned. So yeah, if you're not into this shade, you might like the other ones. I'm going to fill in my brows. I'm just going to use my Anastasia brow pencil, mainly because my brow powder is in my organizer and I'm too lazy to get up and get it. And then I'm going to use this Almay brow styler. I got this in the mail also from Almay last week, and I have been really enjoying it. I'm shocked. The brush on it is so flippin' slim, and you know what? It actually fills in the brows really nicely without even using a pencil. I just wore it. I think I put it in my brows to run errands the other day, and it worked really well. So I'm gonna be using that again. Okay, well, I just had a bit of a brow malfunction. Turns out this works best on its own, because underneath or over the top of that pencil, it just, no, I just spent like the past 10 minutes trying to fix my brows, and they still look a little janky. I'm not gonna lie, like they've seen better days, but we're gonna push through it and move on to the eyes. So I've been raving about these Almay cream foil eyeshadows. They are just super gorgeous. And the one that I used the other day is called Cupid's Glaze, and it is just this nice, lovely, peachy rose gold tone. But today, I want to use this olive one. It's called Paradise Found. I think what I'm going to do first is start out with like a base in my crease. So I'm just going to take the Urban Decay Naked Reloaded. I've just had this on my desk. And I'm going to take Blur and Bucked. And I'm just going to pop that into my crease and also just, you know, just kind of like all over the eye for a base. Now I'm just going to put a little bit of this Almay shadow on the back of my hand. A little goes a long way, so I'm only going to start out with about this much, and I'm just going to pick it up and basically just, you know, put it on the lid. I will say this shade is definitely not as shimmery as this one right here was. So I'm wondering if certain shades have more like glitter reflex in them, because this one seems to be a little bit more on like the flat side with just like a hint of a gold shimmer. It's still really pretty and easy to apply, but definitely doesn't have the amount of just like wow factor as this one did. Okay, I like the shade, but I was hoping for a bit more glitter. So since it doesn't have like the glittery finish I was hoping for, I'm going to take this Pixi palette and I'm going to pick up these two really, really intense glittery shades. And I'm just going to pop that kind of as like an eye topper over the olive color. I'm going to pop on some mascara and then maybe some Sephora Collection Hipster or just my regular Demi Wispies. I don't know. I don't know which ones I'm feeling yet. All right, so I ended up just going with some Demi Wispies, and now for the lips, I just want something sheer and glossy. So I have the original Fenty Gloss Bomb. This is the Fenty Glow one. I've been looking at the Fussy shade, and I really want it. I keep adding it to my Sephora cart and taking it out because I'm like, do I really need another pink lip gloss? But then I'm also like, it's Rihanna's gloss bombs, and they kind of rock. So I'll probably end up with it. All right, so this is the final look. Please excuse me while I never fix my hair again for another intro. It's just kind of become a habit to throw my hair up and call it a day. But I do plan on using more of these Almay cream shadows. Most of the shades I find, they're just not shades you would mix together. So that's why I really was only able to display one in today's video. And although I wasn't as crazy about it as I was this shade, this Cupid Glaze one, I could 10 out of 10 tell you to go out and get now. It is gorgeous. I do have a picture on my Instagram if you missed it, but I hope you guys enjoyed the look anyways. If you have any questions for me, feel free to leave them down below, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.